front of you is carrying a force right now which can outperform any superhero the world has ever created. It can break you without contact, it can heal you without medicine, and it can turn your biggest fear into your biggest strength and your biggest strength into your biggest fear. It has no shape, no face, and no voice. Yet, it knows you better than anyone ever will. And the saddest part, most people live their whole lives without ever meeting it. But today, you are going to. Let me ask you something. Who is your best friend? You might say your classmates, your family, or your favorite person. But actually, who is your real best friend? Well, it has been always inside you, your mind. Hello, I am Sreedevi as Namboothiri, here to take you on a journey to your wonderful best friend. Our mind comforts us before anyone else does. It scolds you when you mess up, and it celebrates for you when you feel proud. And sometimes it even cries before you realize you're hurt. If your mind had a shape, that shape would be you. The real you is not what people see, it's the voice inside that only you hear. All of us grew up dreaming of powers, flying like Superman, fighting like Batman, and swinging around like Spider Man. When I was young, I always wanted to fly. I would imagine myself in the sky just enjoying. But the funny thing is, the strongest power any human can ever have was never on a movie screen. It was our mind. Because its power is so beautiful, so complicated, and so unbelievable that most people never even notice it. Now, here's where the mind amazes me. Back in 1995, a Harvard anesthesiologist, a person who gives anesthesia named Henry Beecher, studied 15 medical trials. And he found something unbelievable. About 35% of the patients healed even when they were given fake medicine. Yes, just sugar pills. But their mind decided that they will heal. Years later, neuroscientists like Fabrizio Benedetti proved why. When you expect something to get better, the brain releases its own painkillers, calms your stress, and releases real chemical changes like endorphins and dopamine. One Harvard researcher, Ted Kapchuk, even gave asthma patients fake inhalers. Their mind didn't objectively improve, they felt better because their mind believed so. And something new was discovered, the placebo effect. It isn't magic, it's just the mind stepping in and saying, don't worry, I got this. The main problem I have seen nowadays is that people suffer with stress and anxiety due to high pressure from their environment, which results in lower self esteem. And I always wondered if there is any medication to reduce stress. But now I understood that it doesn't need any medicines, it needs some positive words. I request everyone to repeat after me. Make sure the words you will say comes from your heart. I am worthy of love and happiness. Did you feel a difference within you? A tiny spark in your body? Well, the words we just spoke are called affirmations, positive affirmations. You might wonder how it made your mind lighter. Well, our brain has an ability to create new neural paths. So, by repeating the same affirmation, it strengthens the new path and weakens the old. This could help in reducing stress and boosting your self esteem. And let me be honest, in a case of student, exams are a common cause of stress. I would like all of you to imagine yourself as a student who is going to write an exam. You got the question paper. As you're reading through the questions, you found it very easy and you are writing your exams happily with no fear. And now for the marks. You take the answer sheet and look. You are amazed. You just got one of your highest marks. Do you know why I made you think this? Well, scientifically, our brain cannot differentiate between a vivid imagination and a real life situation. So now, your imagination has become a real situation for your brain. This influences highly on your behavior. An affirmation also activates brain areas like ventral striatum and ventromedial prefrontal cortex, which are areas associated with pleasure and reward. The mind is our personal universe. It remembers things we forget. It warns us when something feels off, and it pushes us when we think we are done. But we ignore it, we hide it, we doubt it, and sometimes even silence it. Yet, it's always there, quietly shaping the way we survive. People ask what the mind is made of. It's not a muscle or a bone, it's made of moments, memories, thoughts, and emotions. All of you, please close your eyes and imagine you are in your favorite place. Can you hear the birds chirping? Can you feel the breeze? And can you see the calm view in front of you? It can be a city full of lights or a peaceful flowing lake. Now, please open your eyes. What if I tell you that the image you just created in your mind took about 86 billion neurons in your brain to structure it? All this to create something no one can see, but everyone can feel. That's why the mind is beautiful. It's invisible, but it shapes every visible part of our life. So, if there is one thing you take from today, let it be this: your mind is not just a part of you, it is you. Your creator, your protector, your narrator, and your secret friend. Treat it like the superpower as it is, because once you learn to work with it instead of being against, there's nothing you can't do. Thank you for sharing this journey with me, for knowing our wonderful human mind.